Hello everybody and welcome back to Anno 1800. Nope, we're not going to play an episode today. We're not going to have an episode here today, but we are having a big announcement. Anno 1800, the first season pass of last year, was so successful that Ubisoft decided to have a second year going strong. So in this year, also in 2020, we are going to receive 3 big major DLCs, also with some free game updates included. And in this episode, well, we're going to have a look at them, shall we? Already coming out in 2 weeks from now on March 24, and it is called Seat of Power, including a big modular palace monument. In the palace monument, as we can see here right now, we have huge apartments and departments and new ornaments coming into the game. So we have a modular palace now unlocked by the global population, not by investors. We don't need any additional DLCs for that, so you can only buy the palace if you want to only have a palace. And it does not cost any influence, but is only limited by European cities. And it also includes several departments now, and each one of these departments influences the game for zoo and other existing buildings. The palace will have several departments. Each department increases a bonus in the game. For example, we have the Department of Culture that increases the public mooring visitors. We also have the Department of Administration that increases the workforce, or the Department of Trade increases the work production and efficiency. Each one of these departments can be extended to other islands, only one though, so you can have a local department administrator on each island, and there you can have then one that increases, for example, the production of, well, coffee, for example. And something that's probably also on your mind, and yes, the palace will also have a nighttime vision, so we will also have nighttime lights in this beautiful building. Alright, and that's already it for the palace. We're going to jump right to the next DLC, which is going to be called Bright Harvest, coming out in summer 2020, no specific date yet. It's going to have a focus on farms and production areas. So it includes buildings and technologies that improve and enhance farming, like the productivity, the automation, so they either produce more or they need less workforce. And this is also going to be affecting all of your workforce population, so whether it's in the old world, in the new world, in the Passage DLC and stuff like that. So you can also choose which one of these land masses you need. You don't need to buy all the previous DLCs. If you buy this DLC, well, then you can just improve the workforce of everything that you already have in the game. In addition to Bright Harvest DLC, there will also be a smaller paid DLC that you can buy, like the Christmas market, that includes just ornaments for farming, agricultural, industrial buildings. So you can have like a little harvest fair or something like that if you want to, and it's just optional, and it's also not included in the DLCs. And last but not least, we have the Africa DLC finally. There was some speculation if it's going to be Asia or Africa. We knew from the leaks that something was coming, but it is Africa. By the end of 2020, we're going to receive the biggest DLC Anno 1800 has seen yet, so the developers say. And with Africa, well, we do get a whole new landmass that is Africa. We can sail there, we can have new citizens, we can have whole new settlements. It's going to be bigger than a Passage or Sunken Treasures from the landmass. And it's going to also have new production chains, new expeditions and regional gameplay like quests. And all of these things are going to connect with the old world and the new world much stronger than the Passage has offered us with the gas resource that you can only export, and that's it. And Africa is going to have a much deeper gameplay impact on the old world and the new world that you can have there. And you can also have some landscaping. So if you know Anno 1404 with the Nivarias system, well, it's going to be quite similar. So we have some desert landscape, and we can make this with new technology and buildings. We can make this into a new green lush area where we can then extend farming. And of course, there are also going to be gameplay mechanics that make this whole thing more interesting and also more difficult. And this is it already. Those are the 3 major DLCs that we're going to see in Anno 1800. I hope you enjoyed this little overview. I hope you give me a like. And if you also enjoy Anno 1800 just in general, just have a look at my channel. I have got plenty of Anno Let's Plays, and I'm looking forward to play all of them again, and also an Anno 1800 modded coming in soon. Stay tuned.